SDG 2 is normally seen as zero hunger only, but it's more than that. It covers also nutrition, food security, and sustainable agriculture. So in talking about sustainable agriculture, we are talking about a very complex concept that includes social, economic, and environmental issues. And then to look at these together is a big challenge, because when we talk about the SDG 2, we are always talking about other SDGs that are connected to sustainable agriculture and the key mandate of FAO. So I think now the SDGs actually will help to make these connections and to help FAO actually to strengthen its contribution to the countries in terms of looking how the different activities can connect to different objectives, and also to look at the synergies and trade-offs that normally need to be considered. FAO actually is in a good position, because if we look at the SDGs, you clearly see food and agriculture at the center of 15 SDGs. So it's very important for FAO actually to contribute to this. It's part of our mandate. We, in our strategic framework, we are contributing to 53 SDG indicators and to 40 SDG targets. So it's a very comprehensive role that FAO can play in helping countries to implement the SDGs. So I would say that FAO can provide policy advice, policy advocacy, to put together multiple stakeholders, different ministries, civil society, private sector included, and also can provide tools, can provide training, capacity building, can also help the countries to collect data, statistics, and also to monitor the SDG implementation. So there are many things behind the SDGs where FAO's mandate can really contribute and actually foster and give the countries a possibility of engaging food and agriculture better in the rural area. How FAO can really contribute to the SDG implementation in practice, to help the countries to put all the stakeholders together, including private sector and civil society organizations, to review policies, to draft and elaborate investment plans, strategies, action plans, capacity building, resource mobilization, including South-South cooperation, which is very important now, and also collect data and evaluate and assess the implementation of the SDG indicators. FAO now is about to launch a document including guidelines to implement the SDGs in fisheries, forestry, aquaculture, crop and livestock in all the agricultural sectors to show the integration. And we are taking into account 20 actions, and those actions actually have to be implemented together to achieve many different SDGs. So I think this is a very important document that will be available for decision makers, also for practitioners to be really applied and used at the country level. These actions are linked to the 5 principles of sustainable agriculture, but not only, because we are expanding this to the main areas of work of FAO, including livelihoods, improving livelihoods, poverty eradication, social protection, inclusion in food systems, and so on. So many things behind that can really facilitate the countries to see the contribution of FAO in actually implementing the SDGs. Those actions actually, they are supporting this document by different tools, assessment tools, training tools, references, and also practices and policies that are all available that FAO has already developed together with the country. So I think it's a way to put everything together, to show the interlinkages, and to show how FAO can really foster the implementation and help the countries in a very positive and practical way.